Welcome to the Agile Leader with me, Fitzgerald, where I provide tools for increasing confidence, connection, and collaboration. So, listen, distinguished procrastinators, chronic snooze button abusers, and anyone else interested in taking time management to a new level. I want to talk with you about something that affects you, yet is often misunderstood and overlooked. Time management with circadian rhythms. These rhythms are the internal clock that governs our bodies, influencing everything from when we feel alert and awake to when we feel tired and ready to go to sleep. Now, before we dive into the thrilling world of schedules and sleep cycles, let me assure you that if you're hoping for a magical solution to transform you into a perfectly punctual powerhouse overnight, well, you might want to set your alarm for a reality check. But fear not. Even if you've never met a deadline you didn't dance with at the last minute, or if the snooze button is your sworn nemesis, I am here to shed some light on the mysteries of time and why it seems to slip through our fingers faster than a greased pig at a county fair. Yeah, I said it. I know that was corny, but I said it. So grab your coffee or tea, or even if it's your fifth energy drink of the day, and let's go. All right. Imagine your body as a finely tuned orchestra with each instrument representing a different biological process. Circadian rhythms are the conductor, keeping everything in harmony and ensuring that each instrument plays at the right time. When our circadian rhythms are in sync, we feel energized, focused, and ready to tackle whatever the day throws our way. But when they're out of balance, we may struggle with fatigue, mood swings, and difficulty concentrating. Circadian rhythms are essentially the body's internal clock that regulates various biological processes over a 24-hour cycle. These rhythms are primarily influenced by external factors such as light and darkness, but they also have a component influenced by genetic factors as well. So, here are the top 10 signs that your circadian rhythms may be off and what you can do about it. 1, if you're having difficulty falling asleep, you're struggling to fall asleep or experiencing prolonged periods of lying awake in bed at night, that can be a disruption to your circadian rhythm. Number 2, insomnia or just poor sleep quality. Even if you manage to fall asleep with frequent awakenings throughout the night or waking up feeling wah, can suggest an imbalance in your internal clock. Number 3, excessive daytime sleepiness. Feeling super tired throughout the day or drowsy throughout the day, despite getting what you might deem sufficient sleep at night, may indicate that your circadian rhythms is out of sync. Number 4, mood swings or irritability. Now remember, these are just suggestions. Disruptions to your circadian rhythm can affect neurotransmitter levels and hormone regulation, potentially leading to mood swings, irritability, or feelings of depression. Now I know a person can do that to you too, or if you allow them to, but we're talking about circadian rhythms here today. Number 5, difficulty concentrating on or having memory issues. Your circadian rhythm plays a crucial role in your cognitive functioning as well as your ability to retain information, your memory. If you're struggling to concentrate or experiencing memory lapse, it could be a sign of circadian disruption and not necessarily Alzheimer's, maybe depending on your age. That's another conversation. Number 6, changes in appetite or digestive issues. Circadian rhythms influence hunger hormones and digestive processes, such as indigestion or irregular bowel movements. So you want to keep that in mind. That could be a sign of disrupted circadian rhythms. Number 7, decreased physical performance. Your internal clock affects physical performance, coordination, and reaction times. If you notice a decline in your athletic performance or just general physical performance and coordination, could be a sign of disrupted circadian rhythms. Number 8, increased risk of accidents. Studies have shown that disruptions to circadian rhythms can increase the risk of accidents both at home and in the workplace due to impaired cognitive function and decreased alertness. You need your sleep. Number 9, inconsistent energy levels. Instead of experiencing a steady level of energy throughout the day, You may notice fluctuations in your energy level with periods of high energy followed by sudden crashes. Now, I want to park there for 1 second. Those increased energy levels can also be due to your nutrition and what you're taking in through the day, along with disrupted circadian rhythms. But for this video today, I'm going to focus on the basics, and I'll do a follow-up video to include the nutrition component as well. And number 10, difficulty adjusting to time changes. You know how we lose the hour, gain the hour. If you find yourself struggling to get back on course to gain some sense of normal, a clue that your circadian rhythms may be out of whack. So, how can you leverage your circadian rhythms to have a more productive day and achieve those goals? Here are some things to consider. Number 1, embrace the power of light. Light is one of the most potent influences on our circadian rhythms. Start your day by exposing yourself to natural sunlight, whether it's by taking a walk outside or simply opening the curtains. Throughout the day, try to maintain a well-lit environment to stay alert and focused. Then, as evening approaches, dim the lights to signal to your body that it's time to shut it down, or at least wind down. You might even include a glass of wine with that wind down. All right, number 2, establish a consistent sleep schedule. Consistency is the key. Consistency is the key to anything that you are trying to achieve, but especially when it comes to getting your circadian rhythms in order. So when it comes to sleep, aim to go to bed and wake up at the same time every day, even on weekends. This helps regulate your circadian rhythms and ensures that you get the restorative sleep your body needs to function at its best. And you may be saying, Pipe, I like to sleep in on the weekends. I get it. Me too. But still try to stay close to that as possible. Or at least maybe you wake up but just lounge out. You can still lounge out. All right, number 3, create a sleep-friendly environment. Your bedroom should be a sanctuary for sleep. Clutter will not help the circadian rhythms because your brain has to process all of the clutter around. So keep it cool, dark, quiet, and to promote restful sleep. Invest in a comfortable mattress, pillows, and consider using maybe blackout curtains or a white noise machine, or go to YouTube and do one of the wave or sleep channels to help you go to sleep. You can do the waves, the thunderstorms. Those things are all soothing. Some of my personal favorites. Number 4, mindful eating and exercise. So just a little pinch on that nutrition. What you eat and how you move can also impact your circadian rhythms. Try to eat meals at regular times each day and avoid heavy or stimulating foods close to bedtime. I recommend 3 hours before you go to sleep. Incorporating regular exercise into your routine can help regulate your internal clock and improve sleep quality. And number 5, listen to your body. You are the CEO of your body. Your body will let you know what it needs. Don't ignore it. Don't disrespect it. Pay attention to how your body responds to different activities and environments throughout the day. Do the vibe check with your body. If you notice patterns of fatigue and alertness at certain times, adjust your schedule accordingly. Schedule demanding tasks during times when you feel most alert, and save more routine or low energy tasks for times when your energy kind of dips. All right, for me personally, I do not do budget or bills after 5 o'clock because I'm going to mess something up because of how my circadian rhythms flow. That's just me. You need to see what works best for you. So speaking of that, I want you to take a moment and I want you to reflect on your circadian rhythms and the productivity during those times. And so I'm going to give you some prompts to get you to think about when you have the most energy and when you have the least amount of energy so that you can achieve your goals. So if you manage your time around when you have the most energy, you will find that you'll be able to get things done faster and have more space to just chill out and do what you want to do, whatever makes your heart leap. So the first thing I want you to think about your morning routine. What time do you typically wake up naturally feeling refreshed? That's number 1. How long does it take for you to feel fully awake and alert after waking up? What activities help you feel energized and ready to start your day? Is it listening to a song, having a cup of coffee? Think about it. What are those morning activities? What does it look like? Then I want you to think about the midday. What are your midday energy levels? When do you experience peaks and dips in your energy throughout the day? How do you typically feel after eating lunch? Do certain foods affect your energy levels? What strategies can help you maintain focus and productivity during these midday slumps? And I'm not talking about the strategy of a Coke or some other thing that might be tearing your body up and you don't know it. Not that we're kind of trying to villainize food, but that's, again, another video for another day. But what strategies can you implement? Maybe it is food, but maybe it's something more nutritious to help serve your body. And then let's talk about the afternoon and evening habits. What time of day do you feel most mentally sharp and productive? Do you notice changes in your mood or energy levels as the day progresses? Like, for example, if you do, if you notice your mood is different in the evening, you probably should not have heavy conversations with people in the evening. Those critical ones, those tough ones, maybe you don't have those in the evening. I'll tell you, for me, there are certain phone calls I do not take because of my circadian rhythms. There are certain calls where I just don't have the bandwidth. So they have to be reserved for a certain time of the day so I can still remain cute while I'm listening or, being courteous and respectful. I digress. Let me get back on track. So, how do your evening activities such as screen time or relaxation techniques impact your ability to wind down and prepare for sleep? Use these answers to make informed adjustments to your daily routines so that you can optimize your schedule to improve focus, energy, and overall productivity, and ultimately achieve your goals. Our circadian rhythms play a crucial role in determining our energy levels, mood, and overall productivity throughout the day. By understanding these rhythms, how they work, and making small adjustments to our daily routines, we can leverage their power to have a more productive, fulfilling day and life. So, before I let you go, I want to leave you with a little chuckle. All right. Yes, I'm an aspiring comedian. Here we go. Why did the circadian rhythm go to therapy? Drum roll. Because it was a feeling a little out of sync and needed someone to shed some light on its issues. You can go ahead and follow the Cheer Lab. All right. If you found a useful tip in this video, I would certainly appreciate you hitting that like button and sharing feedback in the comments. And remember to subscribe to help bring more valuable content designed to enhance your personal and professional development. Thank you for watching and have a winning week. Bye-bye.